Hey guys, coming back to you for another video today. We're going to talk about the CWL Downless recap. And just my opinions on it. The first event, a little late here. Just been pretty busy at midterms, but you can expect videos to be on the consistency again. Well, consistent time again. Starting Thursday. So, enough of that. Let's get on to the placements. We're just going to go down, I think, the top 16 placements. And that's kind of it. TK placed first, Splice second, third, Optic Gaming, fourth, Phase 6, Echo Fox, 5th through 6, E United, 7th through 8, Numinosity, 7th through 8, Envious, 9th through 12, E6, Mind Freak, Ground Zero, and Red Reserve, and then 13th to 16th, Rise Nation, Epsilon, Next Threat, and Unilad Esports. So, I'll link the rest of the placements in the video in the description. What my biggest surprise? TK. I thought they're, I guess, online warriors. Before the event, because Optic was winning, and I just thought TK was, they were just online warriors, and they weren't gonna perform on them because Chino hasn't really. Is CWL in Black Ops 3 Stage 2 playoffs? He won second. Oh, did they finished second? He was on Dream Team. That's when they finished second. So, and he's the only one I really know. Kenny, I've never heard of Kenny from anywhere. Never heard of Kenny. So, and then Splice, it was a pretty big surprise of what happened. Because Splice took out the. That's neat. Oh. Splice beat Optic. They beat him in game 5. No, they beat him 3-1. They won because they won points, if I'm not mistaken. Hard points, I think. I think Splice won 3-2 or 3-1. Which they won the 2 hard points, sure. And they got that match because they faced earlier in the winners. They faced in the winners bracket when the Optics and the winners bracket. A pretty epic ending. Had a pretty good ending to it. I'll probably be able to find that clip so you can know what the ending was. But Optic, it was that happened. But Splice, from the Infinite Warfare season and this third place finish because they beat LG. No, they finished second to LG in Infinite Warfare, Anaheim, and then they won stage 2. I think they ended up winning stage 1 in Infinite, so they have that, and then now they finished. So I think Europe's time will be soon in Boots on the Ground. They will be soon. And then Phase 4th place finish, biggest surprise, open bracket team. They're one of the North seeded open bracket teams, if I'm not mistaken, and they came out and finished 4th. They came out and finished 4th, which is major surprise to me. Out of an open bracket team. Not open bracket teams that I thought weren't going to do anything, that they're in the open bracket for a reason, came out now and showed what they were for. Phase ups. Shoot. Team came out. So yeah, those teams came out and performed. But Optic, pretty big surprise. But they did play the whole tournament. They had a pretty sloppy tournament since when the tournament started on Saturday. It was pretty sloppy the whole the whole way through they had a pretty sloppy tournament. Echo Fox came in, surprised me as well. But online, I think very big different thing because I think sometimes host has a big advantage in the online COD. But yeah, Echo Fox came out and performed, and I know they performed. I didn't think as expected for Northern Arena, but just again, Northern Arena didn't have that type of big prize money on it, but that'll be for another video. But Echo Fox phase, open bracket teams at this tournament were a good thing, I think. Really interesting. Because the open bracket was a juggernaut. There was a lot of players, from guys from the Surge community that barely started competing. So it seemed like the open bracket lived up to the hype and the teams that came out of it. And then E United playing 5th through 6th getting eliminated by FaZe. They got eliminated by FaZe, which I think was a really big shocker. But again, this is the first event. I think FaZe, they came out surprised. They surprised everybody at the event. Numerosity playing 7th through 8th with Envious. Numerosity, surprised they placed that low. In my mind, they should have got up into the top 4, but maybe just the first event as a roster. And then Envious, they play 7th through 8th, but they didn't make it out of pools. They had to fight through losers bracket to get here. So maybe just a transition for Hook because he was playing Halo. But that roster is gonna just have to impress. But they didn't even make it out of pools. I forgot the exact standings. I think they finished like 3rd in their pool and even make it out. And then Enigma 6, they had a roster move with Decimate and Bevo was being off the roster, so Dashy in general. They finished 9th to 12. I don't know what to expect to do new roster that they're gonna have. But they placed 9th to 12, which I think's understandable for them. Mind Freak, big loser. Even the pools had a really good losers bracket run. They had a good losers bracket run. They eliminated, I think, Rise Nation, Evil Geniuses. And I forgot who. I think Ghost Game. They eliminated some. Biggest name I know they eliminated that I'm sure of was Evil Geniuses. They reverse swept Evil Geniuses. They were up. EG was up 2-0 and they got reverse swept. So really big. Props to Mind Freak. They got into one of the tougher pools, if I'm not mistaken. I can check that real quick. But that roster, after that run, I actually expect they're gonna be performing now. They will have some type of level of performance now. And then Ground Zero, I think Parasite's roster, they're gonna have to build. They're gonna have to have a little, like, just because they're a new roster, and then they have some Parasites working around some young guys. It's Parasite and Study are the two, I guess, the two veterans on that roster, and they're gonna have to build Ferocities. Because I don't know much about Ferocities, but I know Blastful, big guy on the search community. And then, shoot, okay, Red Reserve. I was expecting a higher finish from them, but Red Reserve again. Who knew what to expect from them? In my mind, I think I expected them to perform really well, higher than some of these teams on the list, because they had Zero, Joe, Josh, and Rated. They have a really good roster for Europe, which I can expect that could have kept up a fight. And then Rise Nation, TJ's return, and then that roster is gonna have to have a little bit of rebuilding. Or they're not rebuilding, but they're gonna have to get some more practice to be able to perform. In my mind, Epsilon, Instantated Day, Vortex, and Hockey. I saw good things from them. I think it's the first event for a lot of these teams. I'm not being too harsh on them because it's the first event. But I think when the third event comes around, Atlanta, I'm gonna be start getting a lot harsh on some of the teams. They should have some practice on them. But Epsilon, Instantated, I saw a lot of good things from him during this event, during Dallas. So for the future, I think he's gonna perform. Next threat, I'm surprised Censor's team. I didn't think Censor still had anything left in him, because from what I've been seeing on his channel, he doesn't do much gaming videos, so I didn't think Censor had anything left in the tank, but he came out and performed with that roster. So I expect some things from Censor's team. And he had a great return. 16th, top 16. No, was it? Yeah, it was a top 16th placing. And then Unilad, Esports, Scrap, Ruskin, Sunny B, and Moose. They got I think they didn't even win in their pool that they were in. Optic, yeah, they didn't even win a map in pools. So, yeah, there's that. Now, I just didn't even know what to expect from them, but there's that. And then Team Vitality, Maul, Wayner, Xerox. Two of those guys risking, I think, best French team, and they performing with the amount of Europe's performance in the top 32. I think Europe, we're going to be in for a good year. Europe's closing the skill gap with North America. Evil Genius is 17th through 20. I think very disappointing for a roster like them. Nameless, Apathy, and Abel, and Aches. I was expecting a lot more from them, but there's that. And then Allegiance. From the champs, they had a decent performance, so that's it. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, just leave a like, and just comment what your opinion was on Dallas, and until next time on the next video, I'm signing out.